being in his locker room of Floyd Mayweather. Sold out MGM Grand Arena in 2008. But I remember Floyd being in his locker room, and you could hear the crowd in the arena. It's almost like the MGM Grand Arena was shaking because you hear all these fans from the UK screaming, "There's only one Ricky Hatton," and that thing was lit, it was loud, and you could see Floyd processing what he was getting ready to get into. Floyd had never fought in front of a crowd like that before. Up to that point, at that time, I had not seen a fan base travel for their guy like that.
That meant a lot, and that shows you what he meant to a lot of people, because he was the first one, I think, to ever bring that magnitude of people from that side of the world over to this side. I think he brought at least 20,000 plus fans with him from the UK to the USA, and we would never be able to get that many fans to leave the USA and go to the UK. But 20,000 plus came all the way across the pond for Ricky Hatton. That shows you the kind of support, the kind of love, and the kind of humility he had amongst his people. People always talk about, like I said again, legacy and currency, but when you have a legacy where that many people will follow you, it says more about you than what currency ever could say. Ricky Hatton was truly a great man, a man that was loved by his country, a man that was loved by his peers, a man who meant a lot to the sport of boxing because of how much he was loved. He brought things to the sport that nobody else brought. I mean, he was a rugged guy. No, he wasn't the best boxer. No, he didn't have the best IQ, but he was so rugged, and he brought the best of what he brought to the table.
He made up for it.
You understand me? His work ethic overruled all the technique and the technicalities. You know what I mean? That work rate overruled all of that. So he dominated in fights that most people would have thought his skill level should have never beat Costa Tzu. But that determination and that heart and that grit, it beat Costa Tzu, because he showed you that his grit was stronger than most of anybody we've ever seen. He was like, to me, he was a lighter weight version of Joe Frazier. He wasn't stopping for nothing.